Aliah Jane C. Barakan, cum laude.
College is sweeter the second time around. Looking back at my younger self years before, teaching was the profession I've sworn I would never choose. Since I was a child, my mind was already fixed into the idea that teaching is not for me because I perceive it as a tiring chore that I have to do repeatedly for the rest of my life. Hence, I took my time to find the program that suits my skills and interests well. I enrolled at a university and took up in communication in hopes of achieving my dreams as a news anchor in the future. At first, I felt genuine happiness and a sense of fulfillment, knowing that it is indeed my dream program. However, that happiness was short-lived. Eventually, studying felt mentally draining and emotionally exhausting for me. I had a lot of failing grades and I could not seem to take in the lessons. I had no constant friends and everyone seemed to be just temporary. Sadly, I didn't feel like I belonged. The once passion I had slowly turned into fear and anxiety that gradually killed my desire to finish that program and achieve that dream of mine, so I decided to stop for a year. In an unexpected turn of events, I was given a chance to go to college again, for the second time around. Cavite State University Bacoor City campus opened its door for me and gave me another chance to continue studying, even though I was totally back to square one, entering the university as a freshman once again. This time, I stepped out of my comfort zone and chose the program that I once hated, Bachelor of Secondary Education. In this program, I also felt drained and exhausted, but ironically, I was enjoying it. I loved the feeling of getting tired but still having this sense of fulfillment that I understood every lesson that we tackled. Surprisingly, I was a consistent dean's lister, even achieving the Best Practice Teacher award during my internship days without getting pressured because I find studying and teaching fun and enjoyable. I was also able to have friends who truly help and care for me. Finally, I felt like I belong. The once hate I had towards this program slowly turned into this burning passion and desire to continue and pursue this in order to become a person with the noblest profession, to finally become a teacher. It's funny how life can sometimes be full of surprises. I mean, who would have thought that the little girl who once dreaded the idea of becoming a teacher, the girl who got lost in her first year in college, the girl who is constantly frightened to speak in front, finally graduated with a degree in Bachelor of Secondary Education and even received academic recognition as a cum laude. All I wanted was to finish my bachelor's and graduate on time, but my dear alma mater was generous enough to make this success even more memorable for me. After all the hardships and challenges I went through in college, I realized one important thing. If ever you feel at lost or had the need to pause your studies for a while due to whatever reason you may have, always remember that you are not behind. College is sweeter the second time around.